As of last night, Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez was official for August 16th in Saudi Arabia. And now, the only weird thing about that fight was that it was planned for 145 pounds. Had to be done by Teofimo Lopez because it should have been 147. That's what both guys supposedly want to go to. But I could throw that out of the question. It is what it is. It did not make a lot of sense, but so be it. And then I wake up this morning to the news that negotiations have collapsed for a proposed fight between Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez on August 16th. Now, we get more details a little bit shortly after that, in which involves this. Teofimo Lopez was the reason this fight did not happen because he reportedly withdrew from the Devin Haney fight planned for August 16th, according to Devin Haney and Bill Haney. Now, you don't always have to believe every single word that boxing people have to say, but when you provide screenshots as Bill Haney did, guess what? It was proof that what Teofimo Lopez did was duck Devin Haney. And Haney then goes forth and calls Teofimo Lopez a duck, and rightfully so. And also, let me add in a little bit more information here to make this make even more sense for you guys. Do you remember Teofimo Lopez posting those homeless pictures of himself, those graphics, AI, whatever it was, to make sure that it appeared as though he was homeless and could not get a fight done? He couldn't get a big fight. He couldn't make a lot of money for his fight, so on and so forth. Well, he made a post yesterday saying that he was going to get paid $11 million to do this fight. And yet he's the one that backs out. He was the one that said just a week ago that, oh, I cannot land a big fight. And yet he pulls out of the big fight. And it leads me to this point. I don't think I have ever seen somebody self-sabotage themselves this quickly in the manner and way and efficiency that Teofimo Lopez has done over the duration of the past few weeks. He has been unable to stay out of the news, and the only thing he can do is stay in the news for negative things. Each and every single one of those negative things have been detrimental points to his career. Whether that be his promotion in the way he wants to brand himself as somebody that wants to go out there and make racial slurs and make racial radical things that we want to put out there on social media, or that be the fact of complaining about not getting the fights he wants, or that be going out and calling Turki al-Sheikh a dictator with the DICK all in caps, or now that means of him going out there and ducking Devin Haney. Because listen, there is no other word than what Teofimo Lopez just did to Devin Haney, other than the word D-U-C-K, duck. He was ducking Devin Haney to the full extent. And it's quite embarrassing, might I even add. You have this ability where you believe that you can go compete with the likes of a Boots Ennis. And before that happens, because that fight does not make much sense to begin with, in my opinion, you had the opportunity to go fight Devin Haney, a guy that you've been kind of essentially pitted against for quite some time now, and a fight that made perfect sense for both parties. And yet you're going to just say, you know what? There goes $11 million. There goes this opportunity. I'm just going to go step away. And even though Turki al-Sheikh was gracious to me and allowed me a chance back to have another big fight, I'm just going to go duck him and just move on as well. Where is your brain at right now, Teofimo Lopez? Because when you combine all these things that he's currently doing, all that I can say is this. Is he okay? Like, in all seriousness, not even as a joke. I mean, seriously, is Teofimo Lopez okay? Is there something wrong up here? I believe there has to be. Because the IQ level of what he is doing right now is irrational, radical, and incompetent. Nothing he does makes sense. It's even to this point where I'll say this. If you firmly back and support Teofimo Lopez right now, congrats on still staying with him on this train. But it's very, very hard to be able to support Teofimo Lopez. He's not giving you guys the fight that you guys want to see. He's not making the big fights. He's ducking other top contenders. He's complaining. He's making racial slurs. He's doing all these things. He's doing everything except for going out there and making the fights happen and creating a great legacy for himself at this point in time. He has had a great run. He is a God-gifted ability to fight. And guess what? He's throwing that all down the drain right now as we speak. He is tarnishing his legacy. And not only his legacy, he's tarnishing the immediate present. He is destroying what the opportunities are involved for him right now. And so I will give full props. Congratulations, Devin Haney. You did your job. You made the fight that had to be made. And that was the best fight to make for both those guys. Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, you just turned down supposedly $11 million for a big fight for yourself. And I don't know where you go from here. Top Rank does not like you very much. Turkey Al Sheikh, the man paying all the big bills right now, yeah, I don't see him forgiving you this time around. Now, nobody really wants to fight you because of the way you act outside of the ring. And on top of that, where are you going to go from here? It's baffling. The best situation remaining for Teofimo Lopez at this point in time is to hope that George Kambosos beats Hitchens, and then you can go get your rematch against Kambosos in unification. That's the only fight on the table that possibly makes sense right now for him. Him going out there and ducking Devin Haney is embarrassing for him, especially after all the words he said, after all the actions he's done. For him to go out there and duck Devin Haney leads me to this conclusion. He needs to actually be looked into, and hopefully he's going to be okay, because he does not seem like everything's screwed on right up here. Something's not right up in this upstairs for him right now, and he's got to figure that out, because if he doesn't figure it out quickly, his career might be so far down in the hole where he's too far gone to possibly return. He's screwing up his life big time right now with the way he's acting. And it's a shame, because he is a God-gifted ability to fight at a high level. He has the abilities to accomplish great things in boxing. But this is not screwed on right, and it's having massive ramifications on his career moving forward. And it's disappointing to see that happen.